I'm going to see how this is all working. How you guys doing this morning? How are you feeling? Let me kind of get my computer here set up. And I think this should be it. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Happy Monday. How are you guys doing? Okay, so this morning, this is Monday. We're in a new week. And so many things have happened. And so first of all, I just want to let you guys know I have like a new setup over here. So my YouTube is in front of me, but I don't have my little 13-inch Mac anymore. I've got like this bigger iMac so that I can do more things on my screen. So my Facebook is to my right. So if you see me looking to my right, that's my Facebook group. If you see me looking to my left, I'm looking at comments on YouTube. If you see me looking ahead, YouTube, that is for you. And so really quickly, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and give you some good tips, in regards to starting, growing, and maintaining your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. But before I get started, I just want to say hi. How's everyone doing? Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Good morning. Before I dive into time management, and that's what we want to talk about today, a little bit, and kind of get everybody amped up. I want to talk about and get everybody amped up for the last week of the Flycatcher. But before I do that, I want to say a few things. One, I just want to say thank you for all the love to everyone who really was just like my rock and my backbone last week during the time when my grandma was in the hospital, and she's still in the hospital, still holding on. So I'm very thankful for that. So, I've been getting calls. Are you traveling this week? I am not. I am still kind of staying close to home just in case something happens this week, at least until she's out of the ICU. When she gets out of ICU, then yes, I'll travel again. If she doesn't make it out of ICU, naturally I'll be here for the transition ceremony. So I'm still kind of staying close to home. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Wanda. And I wanted to let you guys know what was going on with that. So no, I will not be traveling this week. Second, I want to thank everyone who was on the Start a Resume writing business training yesterday. Saturday. My days are flowing. It was freaking phenomenal. And we've got all the videos chopped up. I'm adding 3 or 4 more videos in, so you guys will start receiving your emails so that you can get your training videos. I am like going super ham on the workbooks. I've kind of updated the workbooks based on some of the questions that was asked during the training. So y'all just bear with me because it's coming. I said 48 hours. It might be 72. I hope you don't mind. Thanks, Wanda. She said, awesome. It was a lot of good tidbits in there. So really awesome. So I want to say thank you about that. Third, I want to say it was another thing. So we got that. Okay, so tonight we have our final week. We're doing our good morning, Phi Taylor. We're doing our final week of the $1 Million Playbook, the Candidate and Client $1 Million Playbook, which I'm really excited about. And I just want to say that the majority of you have failed this assignment already. I know you're probably like, what? And I'm going to tell you why. So I got a message yesterday, and this is not the first message that I received, but I've got a message yesterday saying, D, can you put everything back on the drive from week 1, week 2, and week 3? Like, we didn't get it. We didn't catch it. We need it. And I purposely pulled everything off at the end of the week and gave you guys a deadline. Because when you're doing business with corporate clients and you're trying to get on a vendor's list, or you want to become a contractor, they're going to give you a specific set of instructions. They're going to give you a specific set of instructions, and you will have a certain period of time to get all your documents together, to get everything in order, and you need to have it submitted to them by the deadline. And you can't go back and say, hey, can you reopen that deadline so that because I didn't catch everything during the first week you gave me, that week you gave me, I didn't catch it all. So can you repost it? You can't do that with corporate clients. You have to literally go in and follow the deadline. So for all the people who came back and asked, and I'm not picking on Lynette, mwah, you know I love you, Lynette, mwah, if you're watching this on YouTube. But I am saying this to everyone who came back and asked over and over again. You signed up for the 30-day, for the $3 million playbook. I made it very clear on day one, the exercise, which means many of you didn't listen, that it was only going to be up through the end of the week and that you had to get it done by the end of the week. It wasn't going back up again. And here we're on week 4. And every week somebody has said, can you put it back up? Can you put it back up? Can you put it back up? Nobody has gone, and I'm not going to say nobody, but I'm going to say, how many of you have reached out to fellow staffingpreneurs and asked for week 1's work or asked for week 2's work? I'm talking about real entrepreneurs here. See, I'm getting on you guys a little bit more lately. I've been I spoil my staffingpreneurs. YouTube, hold on, this isn't for you. This is for Facebook. I spoil you guys, but almost to a fault. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I genuinely love you. And when you get out in the real world of recruiting and staffing, there is no extension unless they decide to do so. There is no extension. We just went and participated in Mass Challenge in Boston in January. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that. They had a deadline. And we couldn't go back and say, hey, we didn't catch everything and we weren't on time. I mean, we were scrambling. We didn't go to sleep for 2 days trying to scramble and get all of our things in before the deadline. For you guys in my staffingpreneurs world, you had a deadline. And for every one of you who did not get to the deadline, you don't get that extension. Do you understand? It doesn't work that way in business. How many people feel me here? I just want to know, have you ever been up against the deadline? Did you get a chance to get an extension or were you out? Put your hand up. Yes, like something. Okay, Sharon, thank you for being honest. So people don't want to hear that part. They're like, no, D, but it's training. You were supposed to just leave it available for, no, I'm here to train you. I am here to train you. I am here to show you what it's really like to recruit and to staff. And so I have to show you a level of responsibility. And I feel like many of you want to be babies and you cannot be babies when you are running a business, especially if you're talking about a business that's going to be $1 million business, $1 billion business. It's not a game. That's right, Tasha. It is not a game. You can't sit and say, I missed the deadline. If you miss the deadline, you miss the deadline. Okay? So I am, and again, I will open it back up and I will leave it up for 48 hours. I will do it today. So you'll have 2 days. This is the last week. But I'm telling you, I'm not too thrilled with the people. And again, this is not just Lynette. She just brought it out for the group. I don't know if she's the one that necessarily needed it. But it is, it is for everyone who I've seen post messages over the last 4 weeks now. Do you have the replay? Can we get the replay? That's right, practice makes perfect. Now, I'm kind of rough sometimes I get a little rough on my staffingpreneurs, but that's because I've spoiled them, YouTube. Oh my gosh. I have spoiled them and they can't deny that. And so now I have to unspoil them a little bit. And the only way to do that is by creating exercises to show you what your actions are, right? So many people, if I say I'm spoiling you, you're like, oh, yes, keep spoiling me, D, but is that helping you? Is that helping to move you forward, right? So I'm showing you this is who you are. And that's for each and every individual who was unable to stick with the deadline. Are you managing your time effectively? What are you doing to manage your time effectively? What happens today if someone calls you and you get that big contract, but you got 3 days, literally 3 days to go through, read the 20-page contract and to literally go through the 20-page contract, pull everything you need to pull out so that you can get everything in it through. What happens then? Okay. Time management, super, super important. B Love said, can't wait until I get into your programs. You're going to love it. We have a lot of fun. I heard truth serum, so people are feeling me right now. All right. So I want you to start looking at your time management. Is it benefiting you? Is it helping you to reach and achieve the goals that you need? What's been going on with your business? Because tonight we start the final week of the client, the $1 Million Client and Candidate Playbook. And we are really diving into my part 4. Hold on. There we are. Y'all see that? Okay. There we go. Where do we want to take them? Where do we want to take our clients? Where do we want to take our candidates? What is the ultimate place that we can take? So tonight, we're really kind of developing your services and solutions in a more exciting way. So you're not just offering, staffing, right? We're showing you how to take it a step beyond and to step out of the commodity circle and to really show what makes you super amazing and why people want to work with your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Are you guys excited? Y'all know I get excited. Yes. Okay. All right, so tonight is going to be super exciting. Remember, it starts at 9:30 p.m. We're going to actually go over your responses for your flycatcher. I've seen many of you post your responses for your flycatcher, and it was so exciting because you started to kind of get feedback on what your market is thinking, feeling about you as a niche recruitment and staffing agency, right? You're also seeing many of you that you still have a little fear around reaching out to people, even something as small as asking a question, right? How many of you had an opportunity to reach out to hiring managers with your question? How many of you had an opportunity to reach out to hiring managers with your questions, but did not do so because you were afraid to call them and ask them the question? I want to know that one. I don't see many hands up for that one. Or for either or, but I want to know where your mindset is. How many of you reached out and talked to candidates? How many of you reached out and actually called candidates and got their opinion? I saw Dawn, she was so awesome. She had a network. She already has a mailing list or a network of people that she's built a very strong relationship. She sent it right on out and they responded back immediately. That shows you the power of the email marketing list, right? Which we talk about all the time, developing your email list. So she showed that. So I want to know how many of you are diving into that space as well. Do you have a marketing list? If not, this is going to help you create one so that you can do the same thing as well. So we've got a lot to go over, and we're really going to dive into the marketing list aggressively next month when we go into our sales class. Let me tell y'all, the sales mastermind class is going to freaking be off the chain. I have so much planned. And for the individuals, the staffingpreneurs who are really looking to take their business to the next level, this is taking the basic sales training and we are 10xing the basic sales training. So you've got your basics in the academy, but just like the playbook is step by step, we're going step by step. So you're going to have some book learning. You're going to have some things you've got to remember. We've got flashcards those are coming. We have, what else do we have? We have a lot going on. So it's going to be very intense. You will have deadlines. You will have to stick to your deadlines. I'm growing you every month. Also, the 30-day blitz is coming back out for the month of July. Now, listen, I'm not giving out any certificates for the 30-day blitz for the month of July. I literally am sending out the certificates we have today. It's been almost 4 weeks. We still do not have everybody's address that participated. It's just too much for me. I can't do it. I don't have the patience, and neither does my daughter. So we're going to send out the certificates for the addresses that we have. Whoever does not give me their address by the end of today, you will not get a certificate. Okay? I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. I'm leaving it at that. So I'm not giving out certificates next month until I know that you guys appreciate the things that we do around these programs. You understand? And are ready to participate fully. Now, you've won the certificate and just still won't give your address. That's bananas. That's a sign of how you're going to do business with your clients and how you're going to do business with your candidates. No follow-up. That's a sign. That's a scary sign. Isn't that one of the complaints that most candidates have, is that recruiters don't follow up? So for everyone who has not followed up with my email or Lyric's email or any of our posts, and you've decided not to give your address and you've participated, that's like you're getting the placement. And then after your candidate has been placed, and I'm not going to call you out because you know who you are, but after the candidate has been placed, you never call the candidate back. Number one mistake. When you don't follow up and you don't call the candidate back or don't call the client back, you miss out. And so those are the actions that you're showing by not giving your address. Hey, Lori. Oh my gosh. Mwah, mwah. I love Lori. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there at you. The certificates are going out today. I don't care who doesn't have theirs at this point, because I've asked for 4 weeks now. Get me your address. YouTube, I'm fussing. With love, though, naturally. All right. What else did I want to say? I'm just so thankful to be here with you guys. I cannot wait to hang out with you guys tonight at 9:30. Provided everything goes great with my grandmother this week, do not forget that on Thursday, I will be with Tony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk. So I will be out of the loop all day on Thursday. Again, that's provided that my grandmother does not transition. If that's the case, then I'll be in South Carolina. Hey, Ronaldo. Hey, Brian. So I just wanted you to keep that in mind. On Friday will be our last day. We are meeting on Friday to close out the 30-day, the $1 Million Playbook. So please be there on Friday as well. Sharonda, I can't wait to see you later this week. All right. So I think we're in a good space. Everything today was about time management, time management, time management. All right. I will go ahead and put up the, Brian, I am amazing. And, you know, I think that was awesome that you asked me that. I think I move so much. Sometimes when things happen to me, I don't give myself an opportunity to really sit back and take things in. Instead of me sitting back and taking things in, I just go harder. And so that was a great question. I don't really know. I'm numb. That's a better question. I'm amazingly numb. And I'm just going hard right now. So we'll see how things, we'll see what happens in a week or so. Okay. So, but I do feel amazing. Y'all see the smile on my face. It's very genuine. I know that's why you asked, Brian. I know you feel my energy. That's good, though. I need that. Are you an Aquarius? I'm going to watch that. Okay, guys. All right. So I was going to say practice maker. Thank you so much, YouTube, for being here. I really appreciate you. I haven't seen you guys in a couple of weeks. And if you haven't had an opportunity, we have a free Facebook group. It is not our private members only group. I do give a lot of love to my private members only group. We have a Facebook group that is for individuals who are not ready to join Staffingpreneurs Academy, but still want to kind of be in the mix and see what I have going on. You can go to the Six Figure Staffing Startup Facebook group. If you are already a Staffingpreneur Academy member, I will not give you access to the group. It's for newbies, for people who are thinking about going over and want to just get more. And thank you so much, beloved. She's holding on pretty strong, actually. What else did I want to say? So please join if you want to hang out with us. We also have a phenomenal Facebook fan page, just facebook.com/Staffingpreneurs Academy. We do a lot of stuff. Saeed said, best regards for all the recruiters worldwide. I love you more, Wanda. If you're watching this video on YouTube, thumbs up if you liked it. If you're really into time management and you saw what happened with my group and you're like, thumbs up, because they're still learning and growing. And this is kind of the things that you'll go through when you come into the academy. Leave a comment below because I do answer all my comments. So leave a comment and subscribe and then share with people. You know, I just got a text message. Somebody said, hey, I'm sharing. Where do I send them to? So share with everyone you know. I love each and every one of you. Staffingpreneurs, I love each and every one of you. I cannot wait to see you at 9:30 p.m. tonight. Please comment on my daughter's social media. She's rocking it out. I'm absolutely loving her working with me this summer. She's growing up. It's exciting. All right. I guess we're gone for the moment. I love each and every one of you. I will see you guys later on today. Have an amazing day. It's Monday. Woo! All right, YouTube, thank you so much for your time here. I really appreciate you. Hey, get into my Facebook group so you'll know what's going on, or join us on our Facebook page so you'll know what's going on. Absolutely love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.